from 2009 to 2013, but we'll have it again here as we've got a whistle on the opening tip as we are going to begin with Spartan basketball. It's a violation on Emory as Emory is in gold with black trim. The Spartan men wearing the red in honor of the Western Reserve University Red Cats and the Case Institute of Technology Rough Riders. As McLaughlin throws one into Clements. Clements turns to face. Way back out, Jimmy Holman. Had to save it, but got it back. Holman thought about that quick two. Right back to Holman. Another fake two. And a whistle right here. Traveling violation. Jimmy Holman tried to get off two different shots, but he decided against it rather late. As there is Sean McDonald, 12th year man for the Spartans, at the helm of Case Western Reserve, trying to get win number 16 on the season. As the Eagles had it partially blocked, as that was Josh Skady, the senior out of Jupiter, Florida, had it partially knocked away, 23 on the shot clock. As the Eagles will remain in possession. Almost thrown over the line. Dangerous play there. Will Trawick saved it. As the Eagles going to work on offense for the first time. It's in the far corner. Now way back up top. This is Michael Florin. Shot clock at 5. Stops on a dime. That is a travel. Florin tried to do one of the hardest things in basketball, freeze on 1 foot and go with the turnaround jumper, but the officials caught it, and the Spartans will get possession number 2. Holman calling for a play. He wants a Clements screen, but he did not use it. Person around the three-point line. Holman staring down the D with a hand in his face. Out to Person. Contested three for Julian Person. In and out. Foster the rebound. Foster 4th in the UAA in rebounding. A quick three at the other end. That is Will Trawick. Notching that three as he averages upwards of 12.5 per game, including 50 three-point shots. He has 51 after that trade. Holman scouting the D. Person came to the ball. Around that curl, trying to use the glass. Person could not get the roll. Skady the rebound. And another travel violation. Florin picked up his feet right there, and an easy call for the officiating crew. And the Spartans, who have gone 0 for 2 on their front 2 possessions, will try to score here. 2 minutes gone by in the half. Person tosses it over, and they will set it up again. Edell came to the three-point line, trying to shake off his defender. Rolls inside, Connor Edell. High off the glass and in, and the Spartans have their first bucket of the half. The deficit at 3-2. Trawick trying to go around McLaughlin, and Trawick beat McLaughlin to the rim. There's Trawick right there, and a 5-2 lead as the Spartans will battle the light press. Person tried to feed Edell. Edell got it back and laid it in. Connor Edell with a strong move with his opposite hand, as Edell has the first Spartan 4. All the way around the three-point line. It's in the corner. This is Foster. It's up for grabs. Edell came up with it on the run. McLaughlin temporarily lost it, but Trawick took it away. And a long three. It is way long. David Rayo, the junior out of Fort Wayne, Indiana, missed everything there. And the Spartan faithful will give him an earful of that. It's a very alive crowd here for the Spartans, and some action down low. Clements tried to throw in an entry pass with 2 hands. Yeah, it's going to have first foul of the game. It is against the Eagles. As with 16:28 to play, Holman will inbound and try to get the Spartans in the lead for the first time. Holman is going to work things way back up top. Clements set the screen. Holman goes opposite. McLaughlin for three, in and out. And Trawick a tough rebound in traffic. Tossing it out to the other side. Nice dribble drive. How about that nifty move? Davis Rayo, the third-year man, standing in at 6'4" and a $195. Makes it a 7-4 game. Person drew a foul. I'm not sure if he was in the act of shooting. There's Julian. But he draws the second Eagle foul. And no, he was not in the act. First substitution, Jonathan Terry, defensive specialist, in for number 18, Emory. And sitting is Will Trawick. McLaughlin, another tray. Off of the mark. Holman contested the rebound, but it was instead taken by Austin Dugio. As the Eagles with the ball and the lead. And an even bigger lead as Michael Florin, the senior point guard, laying it in right in the middle of that circle, as your score is 9-4 now in favor of Emory. Clements thought about that three, instead wanted to go to Adele, who gets one to go with a right hand. Connor Adele right underneath the rack and scored it easily. Good post defense by Clements. Clements forced an uncomfortable Foster. Now there's a three. And Michael Florin is back in the scorebooks as the Eagles have now doubled up on the Spartans. It is a 12-6 run, 5 minutes gone by in the half. Again, they try to post up. Person was feeding Adele, and the ball was tipped by a gold jersey. Remains Spartan ball. Clements and Adele coming off the floor. And the outstanding freshman duo, David and Eric Black, into the game. The Eagles will respond by returning Will Trawick and Josh Skady back into the lineup. .21 seconds on the shot clock. Holman will lightly toss it into David Black. Black set the screen for Holman. Down low, Eric Black looking for that post-up opportunity. Had it last touched by an Eagle, so 8 more seconds come off of the shot clock. 14:46 to play. As McLaughlin, a contested two, tried to throw it in, couldn't get it to go. Foul on the Emory Eagles. It is on the floor as David Black took a shot to the face. 3 team fouls now for Emory. Spartans trailing by 6 early on in the contest as Person wide open for 3. Too shallow, but Black the rebound. Holman had it stripped loose, and the Eagles will come away with it. The rebound was claimed by Jonathan Terry. There's Terry launching the 3. It is wide right. And who's going to come down with it? It is Person. Person maintained his feet. That's as tough a rebound as they come for Julian Person, but his 6'7" length, it climbed the ladder and got that one. Holman in between the circles, looking for some help. Person has some options. Gonna try to throw in a 3. Air ball by Julian Person. Going the other way. Eagles working down to my right. There is a triple from the corner. That was way off. As Will Trawick missed badly. So Holman will get it across the timeline. Trying to find a way around the defense. Fake shot over to Black. Black right off the glass and in. How about that move by David Black? 12-8 now as David has his first bucket from the field. 2-3 zone for the Spartans. Ooh, nice play. Austin DeGoo went right around the freshman as Black surrendered that two-pointer. 14-8 now. The number 18 Emory Eagles on top here at the Adelbert Gymnasium and Throwback Weekend. Up goes a shot, down it comes. And hard to tell, all kinds of uniforms swarming the ball there as Emory gonna come away with it. As the players 1 through 3, Holman, Person, and McLaughlin will all sit. Matt Clark, Jordan Dean, and Spencer Boyd returning to the game. David Black step backs for 3. Not that time. Treyek with the easy rebound. Eagles coming the other way. Nice little head fake by Foster. Step back 2 by the leading scorer is no good, but the back tap will have a new shot clock for Emory, who is the leading scoring team, in the UAA. Here he comes to the rim, Alex Foster. He's going to get some calls as the top scorer in the UAA, averaging 21 a game. As he will go to the charity stripe with a 14-8 lead and 12:19 to play on the clock. Officials converging. I do believe they're trying to get the number of the foul correct, as they will send Foster to the line for 2. Foster had his 20th double-figure game in their most prior win against Chicago, and he has 12 career games of 20-plus. First free throw good. Second free throw also good. Alex Foster, fourth-year player, all the way from Portland, Oregon. Went to Catlin Gable High School. At 21 a night. Jordan Dean all the way around the defense. Boyd up top. Swinging it out, Matt Clark. Black set the screen. Did not use it. Dean has a short shot clock. It is at 9. Nice little move out to Clark for 3. Matt Clark, a tough one from the corner. And the Spartans pull to within 5 as Clark stretching the floor in his 3rd year out of St. Louis, Missouri. The red uniforms defending. Trying to get it to Foster. Foster had it knocked away. Good defense by Clark and company, as they will maintain possession. And Sean McDonald and his club trying to get win number 16 on the season. That would put them 1 shy of tying the all-time school record. But they've got the number 18 Emory Eagles in their way, as there is a triple in and out. Will Treywick the miss, the Spartans the rebound. Dean on the give. David Black thought about that 3. Instead, they'll run a play. Clark giving the D a look. Now he's calling out a play here. 10 seconds shaved off the clock. Clark trying to beat his man. Left-handed move. How about that move by Matt Clark? Tough one to go with his strong left hand. And a whistle. Quickly, we go to the other end. It is going to be a Spartan foul, their second team foul. Been a very clean game for the Spartans in terms of fouls. As back into the game, Jonathan Terry gonna give Emory a little bit of defense. But going back to my previous thought, Spartans only had 2 fouls, and a block by Eric Black. Black said, no way, Jose. And now the game at 3. The Spartans looking for a tie. Jordan Dean, strong foot on the gas pedal. Out to the other end. Clark, the long two, no. But a new shot clock, a new 35 for the Spartans, gives them new life as we approach the 10-minute mark here in half number one. Clark going to his strong hand. Back over to Dean. Dean using the glass, banks it in. Jordan Dean using the glass to his advantage. And a quick triple is off of the mark. David Rayo cannot connect. Spartans with a chance to take the lead here. Dean around the screen. Out to Boyd. Boyd faked that three. Kicking it out to Clark in between the circles. Too short. Eric Black trying to put it up. And a jump ball call. Boy, the Spartan faithful not seeing eye to eye there. It appeared 1 second. Eric Black was going to draw a foul. But it will be Emory basketball. Spartan 5 is Boyd, Clements just checked back into the game. Dean, Adele, Clark, and that is the Spartan 5. Nifty move there. Michael Florin shook off his defender, but the miss enables the Spartans another possession. Dean staring his man down, Jonathan Terry, eye to eye. They want to post up Adele. Boyd did not see the option. Clements, the big man, way up high. Dean will have to beat his man one-on-one. Out to Clark. Shot clock to 10. Clements for a triple. No, look at that high arcing rebound. Wow, Spencer Boyd just jumped out of the gym. Didn't come up with the rebound though, but man, oh man, he probably got up to twice his body height. A spectacular effort by Boyd. I didn't know a guy his size could jump that high. Holy cow, Josh Shady just threw it down. Well, that will be a crowd silencer. And the lead stretched to 3, although it is a narrow lead for the Eagles. The Adele screen. Clark said no thanks. Instead, Adele will post up. No, not going to try that either. Clark ran into a double team. Here comes Connor. Adele ran into a gold wall, and Adele touched it last. So the missed possession will allow the Eagles to try to go for a 2-possession lead as the starting guard rotation is back into the game, including Person, McLaughlin, and Holman defending right there. Oh, tough shot, and oh my goodness, Josh Shady got another one to go. Well, he had the dunk first, and that one, man, he was just feeling it right there. That is a tough follow away that he got to go. 20-15 now, big bucket there for the Eagles. Clements trying to go up with it quick. No, sir. Rebound going to Emory. As Duggio, the sophomore from St. Louis, Missouri, pulled it down. Inside of 7.5 to go. Gold uniforms going around that 3-point arc. Down low. Duggio with McLaughlin defending. McLaughlin appears to have picked up a foul. Spartans are going to get their 3rd team foul. They have done an excellent job to avoid fouling the Eagles. The Eagles tops in the UAA in free throw shooting at just under a 72% clip. Austin Duggio will make freebie try number 1 as he on the season shoots 78% from the charity stripe. He has made twice. And he will sit. Senior Alex Foster returning to the game. 21 points a night. And a 7-point lead for Case Western. Got a stoppage in play here. I think they needed to get the shot clock moving. So they will adjust it. There's a good look at Jason Zimmerman, the 8th-year head coach of the Emory Eagles, a very fiery head coach who coaches with plenty of emotion and a very vocal leader for his 18th-ranked Eagles. Tossing it to McLaughlin. McLaughlin tried to get it to Eddy. Eddy will regather, and a fresh 35. McLaughlin for a triple. The Great Dane, from his favorite spot in the corner, has made it a 4-point contest. McLaughlin has his second field goal. There is Terry, way off. Jonathan Terry, way off and way short. As Skady, you see right there, tried to chase down the rebound but could not get it in time. Into the game for the Eagles. Davis Rayo out of the game for the Eagles. Will Trawick. And the boys in red trailing by 4 with under 6.5 minutes to play. Looking for something. McLaughlin for 3. No. Eddy, a tough board. And they will swing it way around. Jimmy Holman. McLaughlin, another triple. There it is. Dane McLaughlin has found the stroke. He has the last 6 for Case Western Reserve. As a tough follow-away, Alex Foster, a shot that only the leading scorer in the UAA could make, has stretched the Emory lead back to 3. Emory just does not want to give up that lead. Person faking that direction. Holman has some options and plenty of time to shoot. It's at 17. Oh, strong move, Holman, but could not get the right-handed lay-in to lay in. Down low, could have been a foul by Eddy, but there is a 3. Alex Foster had 2 hands right in his face, but Foster drills it. Another tough shot made by the leading scorer at 21 points a game. 5:22 to play. The number 18 Emory Eagles 27, the Spartans 21 here on Media Vision. We'll take a quick timeout.
Also, for our halftime contest, Robin Marks and Kyle Murphy, please report to the CASA table as well.
Delbert Gymnasium, about a quarter of a mile away from the Spartans Gymnasium for throwback weekend here. Welcome back, everyone. Eddy Jansen on play-by-play duties for you this evening. Ron Jans will return to action for the Rochester Yellow Jacket series on Sunday. Spartans down by 6 as McLaughlin almost buried that 3, but we have got a foul. It is against Emory, as Emory has foul number 4 with 5:10 to play, and it will be a trio of free throws for Dane McLaughlin. So he makes 1. He's got 2 more on the way. The last time McLaughlin and company faced the Eagles, it was a record-setting day for the Great Dane. 15 points, had 5 3-pointers. His 3rd triple of the night was his 200th for his career, which gave him the 3-point shooting record in Spartans history. He has made the first 2 freebie tries. He will have yet another one, trying to go 3 for 3. And how about the sure-handedness of Dane McLaughlin? There's a good look at the Spartan fans and the throwback jerseys. As quickly a foul at the other end. Michael Florin working hard, the senior guard out of Port Washington, New York, is going to go to the charity stripe. That's a good look at Florin right there. He will shoot 2. Spartans now have 4 team fouls and a deficit of 3. Too short on the first free throw. Florin has 5 points, but has turned the ball over twice in 10 minutes and is able to knock in the second of a pair. And your score will sit at 28-24. There's the steal by David Rayo. And the Eagles defended for maybe 5 seconds and get it back. Tough contact as Florin went to the floor. Awkward, tough balance shot is going to require Florin to earn it from the charity stripe. Florin, not even 10 seconds ago, was at the stripe. And he is now 2 of his last 3. Lead stretched to 29-24 for number 18, Emory. Florin trying to make it a 6-point game. He's starting to heat up from the stripe. He has made his last 3 after missing that first one. Spartans will get it over. Person watching the feet of Rayo, trying to go around him, almost shook him off. Person ran into a crowd, and it is an Emory foul. So the 6'7" wing, Julian Person, using his length to add a foul to Emory's total. Emory now has 5 with 4:37 to play. Spartans basketball baseline with Holman. The junior point guard, quick catch and release. Dane McLaughlin has his 3rd triple of the half. And the Spartans within 3. And a whistle. Austin DeGio traveled with the ball. Sophomore forward has coughed it up, and the Spartans with a chance to draw even with Emory, trailing 30-27. Adele scanning the floor. Spartans will start anew. It is Holman guarded by Florin. Person went the other way. A pull-up 2 for Julian Person. It is off the mark. And an Emory rebound, but the Eagles stepped out of bounds. David Rayo pursued the long rebound, but that sneaker touched the navy blue line. It is an Emory turnover. So the Spartans with new life, looking for a 1-point game or a tie. Adele received the inbound. Holman calling out his favorite play. Black set the screen, but they elected not to use it. Here comes Jimmy. Look at this move by Jimmy, but it is swatted down. Adele got it back. The Spartans get it back. But how about that block shot by the Eagles? As Black needs some help. Ball tapped out of bounds. Florin was relentlessly pursuing the basketball. It is still Spartan possession with 10 to shoot. Adele and Person will exit, and Matt Clark and David Black will enter the game. Sean McDonald has his 3-point shooting lineup on the floor. That is Eric Black, too firm. Eagles going the other way, working down over to my right. 3.5 minutes and counting. As Rayo leading into McLaughlin. McLaughlin did not allow room. Still a 3-point game. Scoring has been a little cold lately for both teams. Black, here he comes. Tried to get it out to Clark on the opposite baseline, but last touched by an Eagle out of bounds. Rayo and Austin Dugio are going to head to the bench. Will Treyek, as well as Jonathan Terry, back into the game for Jason Zimmerman and the Eagles. Under 3 minutes to play. Black trying to post up his brother. That's Eric receiving it from David, trying to create some room. Goes up with it. That counts, and the foul. The freshman, Eric Black, 6'7", 205. The St. Ignatius product with a chance for a three-point play, which would tie the game at 30 all with 2:50 to go still in the first period. Very good free throw shooter. As Eric Black, 64% in just his freshman year. As quickly back into the game goes Julian Person alongside Eric Black. There he is right there, number 21 for the boys in red. We've got a 30-30 tie approaching the end of the first half. Florin trying to create something. Instead, over to Treyek it goes. Florin to the right wing. There's Foster, the leading scorer, taken on the freshman Black with a reverse layup. No! Eric Black the rebound. An excellent series of defense by the freshman from Avon Lake. A slow-moving offense for the Spartans on this possession. Person beyond the three-point line here. He comes, right-hander, too weak. Florian picks up the rebound off of the floor. And the Eagles go back to work, 30-30 tie. Nice hesitation move by Skady, but it was an air ball nowhere near to the rim. The 15-7 Spartans looking to come within one win of the all-time school record. Look at Jimmy Holman coming, the dump off to Black, but tapped away. Into the student section it goes. Spartans will keep the ball as Eric Black is going to sit. There's Connor Adell right there, number 50. The new haircut is also going to check in. Quick release from David Black, and it is off the mark. 90 seconds and counting in half number one here at the Adelbert Gymnasium. A post-up opportunity. Foster turning to face. Had to give it up to Terry way back up top with the shot clock at 16. Now they're just swinging it all the way around, avoiding traffic. Florin went right around Adell, and how about the finish by Michael Florin? He went right through the 6'9" Connor Adell. A steal by the Eagles and a finish with a left hand. And a timeout. Sean McDonald not pleased with the last 10 seconds of play from his Spartans. 4 easy ones for the Eagles with 56 seconds to play. The conclusion of the first half after this.
They seated at halftime for the Jolly Scholar Shootout Competition, as well as the Jolly Scholar $500 half-court shot contest. All coming up at halftime.
A minute to play here at the Adelbert Gymnasium. Welcome back, everyone. Eddy Jansen on duty. Ron Jans going to join us on Sunday. Going to be an exciting series against the Rochester Yellow Jackets. As off of the ball on the inbounds pass, we've got a foul against the Eagles and a gift of a foul by Emory. This is going to put them in the 1-and-1 situation as Mr. Jimmy Holman going to the line. Going to get one, hopefully two. Holman, an 85% free throw shooter. He has been money for the Spartans from the line, has made one, brought the Spartans to within 3. Holman looking for another. And he has been automatic. There's a student section right there. It is throwback weekend. Several throwback uniforms are in attendance today. Spencer Boyd checking in for Case. Look at that quick drive, swiftly go to the rim. Mike Florin did not get a bucket, but will see free throws. The 6th team foul for Case Western Reserve. Once again, putting Michael Florin to the line. He has been the most regular customer for the number 18 Emory Eagles. As Florin, also a very sure-handed free throw shooter. He is a 68%er. The lead is at 3 as the Eagles have pushed their lead to 4. 2 good free throws by Florin as Holman went to the deck, bounced one into Boyd. They will get it over the timeline. McLaughlin trying to go around the D. David Black thought about that 3. Using the glass. No. Adele got his own putback miss, but Josh Skady ends up with it. Boy, it looked like Adele was going to be able to finish no problem with that one. But the misfire right underneath the rim will give the Eagles the final possession of the half as it is stopped with 17.5 to go. Whistle against Case. Free throws coming, Josh Skady, senior out of Jupiter, Florida, to try to extend the Emory lead to 5. It is a 1-and-1 situation. That one too firm, but another whistle. This one appears to be against the Eagles, and it is. That is their 8th team foul. 0.6 seconds come off the clock, and Jason Zimmerman's bunch will have to hope that Adele, who is going to the line, will give them a shot. But Adele would try to pull the Spartans within 3 here. How about the season for Connor Adele? Almost 4 rebounds a contest, and Adele not able to connect on the free throw. So the final possession of the half for Emory is the ball in the hands of Florian, the top defensive specialist. Boyd is on him. Terry out to the near side. Rayo was fouled at the buzzer. They may have to talk about this one, and the officiating crew will have a word. They are debating about whether he got it off or not. A tough call to make, but there is David Rayo who made that move, and they will say he did not get it off. So that is where our score will sit, 36-32. The number 18 ranked Emory Eagles with a small lead over the Case Western Reserve Spartans.